Very nice stroke from Graham Gooch. Pretty good off the mark. Captain and vice-captain together at the moment. They know precisely what's wanted. Didn't quite get that, but it shows exactly what his intentions are, to hit with the spin. England have the lead at the moment. They've lost 3 wickets. Every run will be difficult for Australia to chase. In for a good match, I think. We're asking for that on the basis that it hit the pad before it hit the bat.
It certainly was a very dangerous shot. The ball running on quite quickly. You could see that the ball would probably have missed off stump.
Well, I have a feeling that Gooch hit his pad with his bat, not the ball hit the pad. Graham Gooch is going to take strike to Merv Hughes. 10 minutes to go.
Now this would be the prize wicket for Australia if Graham Gooch were to be got out.
Great shot, great reply. And Gooch now has scored 2,000 Test match runs against Australia. 9 others have done it before him.
Good shot. Merv Hughes banging it in, trying to unsettle him. Pulled it well. Didn't hook it, just pulled it, rolled his wrists.
And Warne is bowling to Gooch.
I must say, Raymond, Shane Warne has been pulled more often in this match than in any of the previous 2 tests.
Yes, I think that could well be because he's bowled into this stiff breeze.
Oh, no, that's the one. Gooch may have known that was a leg spinner, but it seemed to fizz a little more than the others.
I think it's the line that he bowled as well, just slightly drifting and pitching very straight.
Good shot. Beautifully played by Gooch. It was just a little short. Not much. Just a little. And his footwork was good, got himself into perfect position. Shows how little margin for error is on the pitch with not a great deal of bounce or pace. God. There's 2 lovely strokes from Gooch this morning, one off Shane Warne off the back foot, and that was a glorious square drive.
Yes, Graham Gooch has looked in good touch all morning. His footwork's been excellent. The weight of his body forward.
Well, it's well played. He just got a touch to it. But Gooch hit it with tremendous power. And he picked, or almost picked the gap. Still picked up 4.
Well, he threw it up, really threw it up, did the bowler. Gave Graham Gooch the opportunity to hit at it, but he hit it so hard.
Well, that was the extra flip of the wrist there, the rip of the fingers, and you ball turned square.
Well, he's just aiming all the time, is Shane Warne, into those foot marks. You just see a little bit of dust there.
Beautifully bowled.
I'm not fully sure that he actually played it. I think he half played and half let it turn because he knew it was going past the stumps.
Finds the gap. And Graham Gooch is rightly happier to play the ball with the spin away to the offside.
This is about all that Gooch has done against Shane Warne. Just waited for the really short one and banged it away through the offside. Occasional pull shot. The cricketing thought that went into it, I thought he was very composed.
Well, that's the confident Gooch we're used to seeing. It was on the short side. It wasn't exactly a long hop, but it was cheerfully clouted away through mid-wicket.
It wasn't a long hop, Tony. It was a damn good imitation.
Outside edge. Brendan Julian, 13 runs off that over. Graham Gooch is 50. The shot may well have been predetermined, an effort to impose his own power on the match.
I don't think there was any doubt that it was predetermined. A little bit of curve there for Tim May.
Well, I think Gooch has decided that Tim May's got to go. And he went. Oh, brilliant stop. Steve Waugh got down early to that. Beautiful stroke from Graham Gooch.
Gooch has been in little trouble this morning, other than 2 or 3 deliveries which Warne spun sharply from around the line of middle stump. Everywhere else the leg spinners tried, Gooch has played him well. Then he gets the full toss. Well, he holed out to one of those at Old Trafford, but takes him to 58 and the score to 198.
And these are the type of deliveries that if you're just playing for a draw and you're just trying to block, you can sort of see that your eyes light up and you think, oh, here goes, and you hurl out. But Gooch has looked positive all morning. He's looked to play shots to the bad ball, and you find it much easier than to strike the bad ball when it comes along.
That's the 200. That's a good rate of progress this morning for England. They've scored 78 and they've come off 32 overs, so around 2.5 runs an over at a time when they were really looking to get through the morning session without too much damage. One more.
Gooch has not missed out on much this morning. Anything loose is put away, and doing so again.
That's the one he'll wait for. Brilliant hit. Jumped all over that one. Got it away through mid-wicket for 6.
Yes, it's almost a game of cat and mouse between Shane Warne and Graham Gooch. It's been like this all morning. Which one's going to break first? And every time he's given him something short to hit, Graham Gooch has smacked it out of sight.
Looks as though Merv is going to be into the attack very shortly.
Well, that's one that Gooch did leave alone, but it nearly didn't leave him alone.
Yes, Graham seems to have made a decision in this match that he's not going to play the pull shot or hook shot against Merv Hughes. That one really just kept following him.
That scorer Malcolm Ashton.
Oh, good shot for 4. Right, well, that's breaking the shackles a little. It certainly did. 2 more runs were added to take the tea time score up to 264 for 5. It was a very slow session. Only 54 runs scored in the 2 hours and only 17 in the last hour of play. Well, the bowling figures for the Australians. Merv Hughes 2 for 41, 2 for 71 for Shane Warne. And the situation of the game at tea time on the 4th day, England 212 ahead. That is a very, very good performance. We join play now in the first over after tea. Merv Hughes is back on the field to test his injury. No runs have been added. Tim May is the bowler and Graham Gooch is taking strike.
Somebody's going to have to dive and it'll be a spectator because that's 4. Gooch's 15th 4. Well, that might be it. And his wonderful effort, Graham Gooch's 19th Test 100, his 11th while captains of England, and the 6th in the last 2 years.
Well, that's a wonderful effort by Graham Gooch. He's been under pressure for his captaincy and everything else where England have played the lot. But from his own personal point of view, he's certainly answered the critics there.
Didn't pick it up at fine leg, and he wouldn't have got there anyway. I'm not sure that that's where Gooch was playing it, but it still went pretty quickly.
No, I think he was probably in that straighter than that. It's about 2 or 3 of these shots, not quite middle them. I would think mid-wicket. Okay, they've all done pretty well.
That was a good shot. That's great footwork. And I think on the replay you'll see that he was perfectly balanced in the execution of the stroke as well, even though it was slightly unorthodox.
One of his favourite shots, this. He gets away from the ball, gives himself room, and then just delicately late cuts it. Almost a back cut, really, but beautifully executed.
Changed team. Almost like boys' own annual. Oh, well bowled. That's spun a lot. Nothing Gooch really could do about that. I suppose he needn't have played it, but he's trying to force the pace a bit now, trying to play more balls than he would have before tea. And Gooch is out now for 120 splendid innings. And has been under a lot of pressure, and he's done wonderfully well throughout this series. And everyone rising to him as he leaves the field.
Well, it was a top-class innings, and if he'd have got out this morning early, I think England could quite easily have folded and lost the game again. Super delivery, spun out of that